What up, everyone? So I'm back in the car because it's cold outside. I got nowhere else to record, so I might be here for a few videos at least. But let's discuss today masculine and feminine energy, their combination, and their transcendence in a way, which is pretty much through their combination. So, regardless of what anybody might say about gender or anything like that, there's always a masculine energy and a feminine energy, okay? Now, as humans, or as beings in this world, we have both, because we live in duality. So just like the yin yang, the yin has a bit of the yang and the yang has a bit of the yin. Masculine, whoever embodies the masculine energy, will have feminine energy, and it's all about balancing that with each side. Okay, so you can see like typical examples of guys that are overly alpha are usually not tapping into their feminine side, their compassionate side. Therefore, they act recklessly and out of ego, right? So they're very pushy. They're determined, right? They're forceful, which is good for certain things, but obviously in excess, basically don't start a campfire and light the whole forest on fire, right? So it's about balancing that. And usually guys with that excess of masculine energy are traumatized because they have something to protect, something that they're scared of showing, and they usually have the most, right? But a humble male, someone that is in control of his ego, but understands how to use it, how to apply force when necessary, that is a benevolent king, okay? So as guys, we seek to become that benevolent king to where we act compassionately, but still strive to protect, right? The strongest or the most loving people or beings are usually the strongest, because with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, it's quite tough to manage such a thing, such power, and then not let yourself be drawn to or be drawn away by ego, greed, recklessness, tyranny, right? And then from the opposite perspective, the female, also the masculine would be analogous to like the light and the love and light, but obviously he still needs to hold love in him in order to be at peace, right? You can't just be all light and no love, because then you're gonna burn a lot of people, right? I personally like to embody that light as well. I like to shine my light, my authority wherever I go, because that's my truth, and I like to show people my light, but I've learned to do it lovingly. So I'm not in your face about it. I'm just doing me, right? I'm shining as bright as I can be, in an attempt to inspire others to shine their own light. Okay? Now, from the opposite perspective, the loving side, so there's light, love. The female perspective, also forgot to mention one more thing. Male is the creation aspect, okay? So think of the womb from a female, and the seed from a male, creation, right? Initiation. And the female is the manifestation, right? It brings to life. That's why when you tell things to women, you have to be careful what you tell them, because they will manifest it for you or will block it for you, right? Because they're like portals. Life comes to this planet through women. So getting to the women, from the opposite perspective, a woman is the manifestation, the love, the compassion, the nurturing. But as we've seen through many examples, there can be excess of this. There can be lack of boundaries. Too selfless, to the point where you are self-sacrificing and not self-loving, in an attempt to please others. So this can be seen as men as well. People pleasing, right? Not standing up for yourself, lack of assertiveness, not being able to take control, right? This is more commonly seen in women though. but the controllers, the people that we deem as controlled, but they're not, they've tricked us into it, have inverted the roles in a way to help to make women feel more independent and therefore eliminate the other side, because they're like, oh, now we're independent, we don't need guys because guys suck anyways. Programming, right? Brainwashing. And same with men, separating them from the women, calling them various things, basically trying to prevent union. But that's where the love is, right? In that union, first with oneself and then with the other, okay? Because we exist in this duality, okay? So man is the 3. Tesla talked about 3, 6, 9. Man is the 3, woman is the 6. So it's creation, manifestation, combine them, you get 9. 9 is a divine number. It is the number of union, the transcendence of duality, which is very important in times like these, and which is why more and more twin flames will come together, because that's what the twin flame is. It's a divine masculine, someone that has been able to embody their masculine and balance it with their feminine side, combined with a divine feminine who is more prone to loving, but has embodied her light as well, right? And the unification of these two will spread love throughout the whole world, okay? Because this is not a love just for two, this is a love for the whole world. And when meeting this person, the love will be incredible. That's for sure. It'll be like nothing you've ever experienced before, because it is a transcendence and a washing away of all of your previous beliefs about any sort of relationship, because it's not a relationship, it's a divine partnership that is one soul that's set up for each other to come together and more than likely have a mission on this earth, right? I say more than likely because maybe not all of them. There is never all, right? Truth is relative. So that is what's very important in times like these, especially as we're nearing this ascension and we're going through the whole process, is to transcend the duality, right? If you still involve yourself in blame games, in fighting a fictitious other side, an illusionary other side, you are trapped in duality, okay? Having opinions is normal. Having a dead set point of view on an issue, you're kind of pushing it. Even me with masks, I know I'm kind of pushing it, but I'm not in a way pushing it to the point where I'm mad at other people for wearing masks. I don't wear a mask because that is my truth. Now, if you would like to wear a mask, go for it. I'm not going to argue with you. If you would like to know why I'm not wearing a mask, I can explain to you and I can show you my side. But I have transcended that game of fighting you or trying to convince you, because whoever needs to know will know when they're ready. Whoever needs to wake up will wake up. Okay? All I can do is shine my light to inspire you and give you the courage to do the same. Okay? And even if someone may attack you, the way you respond, or in your case, react if you're not aware of your reactions, because when you respond, you're aware of a reaction that you may have in that moment and choose something else consciously, right? That is when you know, by the way you respond, that you have transcended, you've moved past this game, this illusionary game of believing in death, believing in fear, believing in separation. There is no separation, right? Yeah, so I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say about that. Look out for anything that you may be stuck in, right? Anything that may seem to have another side, good versus evil, or all these evil people doing things to us. To be honest, as much blame as their soul may feel, the karma that they will feel afterwards, they still kind of chose it in a way. They were okay with it. They decided to play this game and be the quote-unquote bad guy. So that's what we're kind of in charge of remembering that they came to teach us love. So what if in a way they're actually more loving by accepting to be this bad guy towards us and do us harm, even though they know how much they would suffer watching that, right? Even though they're stuck in the game of forgetfulness and they might not remember, but their soul does. Think about that. Not about forgiving them, even though you can start there. It's about transcending that and understanding it's just a game. There is no death. There is no true suffering. It's just awareness, right? Everything is God. You are defining God through your existence. You are giving that perception, that extra perception. You are the collapse of the quantum field through your life. Okay? Well, thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed, please share it. Bye.